Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Monkey on the
Hola,
bed.
how you doing? Yeah, Kamasita.
Welcome to Relationship Flow with Covenant Amara. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas in arrears. Sorry for during that Christmas I wasn't already available, but I am here now this New Year. Hope you enjoyed your New Year and Xmas. I celebrated with you. As a matter of fact, as I so enjoyed my Xmas. I went to the village. Even I'm at this point, I'm still in the village. Kind of enjoying myself, freestyling, taking my rest, and having fun with some old aged women and men. Listening to those people are actually very interesting and wise. Okay, so at the end of this show I'm gonna send you some pictures so you have a look at my time out in the village. Thank you once again for joining Relationship Flow with Covenant Amara. How's your relationship going? I hope you're doing well. I hope your relationship is really doing great and glorifying God. That's the most important thing. Let your relationship, let whatever you do glorify God. Build your relationship on the foundation of God. All right, now I want to talk to you about my relationship and breakup. A good number of persons have been asking. People want to know about my relationship, what's going on. Am I married? Am I still single? I mean, a whole lot of questions popping up. Okay, this is Covenant Amara trying to tell you some things about my personal relationship. All right, now I'm not going to tell you that I'm not married, but you have the answer already. Okay, so I want to tell you about my recent relationship and breakup. Okay, to a point. I'm not going to tell you everything in detail, but I assure you whatever I'm going to tell you now is the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, so early late 2019 I entered this relationship. I didn't really go into this relationship, but there was this guy coming after me. He was so interested in me, he loved me. I mean, the love was so strong. I would use the word obsessed with me. And obsession can be really really toxic and dangerous if something happens along the line. Okay, this guy was so caring. He's a caring guy, as a matter of fact. Sorry guys, I'm sweating because there's no light, but I had to do this video, so bear with me. Look at my face very well. I know I'm still sweating. All the same, I had to do this video so you hear me out as well. So we guy was coming close to me. We became close, to an extent that he spent most of his time in my house. Okay, at a point, because of his kindness, his care, I had to, okay, let him be. Let's see if it will work out. And as a matter of fact, he looks like a nice guy. He's caring, he's down to earth. He knows what someone wants at a time, and he wants to attend to it. I mean, the guy was so loving. I wouldn't lie to you. He's so loving and caring and kind. At a particular point, I felt this is danger zone. It's dangerous for me. I mean, I've not been in this kind of relationship before. I've not been in a relationship whereby someone is so dying to be with me. At the end, it like choking me. I needed that space. Being someone who is always serious minded, want to get something done for myself, fix myself, and that kind of choky relationship was overbearing for me. Okay, I won't tell you that I did everything right. I didn't do I had my lapses. As a matter of fact, people say I'm a stubborn person. Well, stubborn to my rights, if I'll put it that way. Okay, I just say it the way I feel. I had to tell you my mind. Probably sometimes I don't put it the right way. I may have offended in one way or the other. So I'm not gonna say I was perfect in everything I was doing. I had my lapses, I had my own flaws. So he was tolerating me and I was tolerating him to an extent. But I think it was better. He was tolerating me much more. No, we are both tolerating each other because he was invading my space without my permission, without my approval. So at the point, sometimes I wouldn't want to embarrass him or get him upset, so I want to accommodate him, as well as try to talk to him. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. So the relationship was, you know, kind of, I don't know how to explain it. At that point, I didn't really love him. At that point, I didn't really love him, but I liked him. He was good to me, so I liked him. So I had to accommodate him to an extent. Okay, I liked him, but I didn't really love him. So it was as if I was keeping him out of pity, and it's not good for a relationship. You don't love people, you don't keep people out of pity. If the relationship is not healthy, is not peaceful, I mean, there's just nothing you should be doing there in that relationship. So I tried to, let him know, see, you need to give me space, but he wasn't going. He was not. He was so stubborn. Like, I was like, at the point I became so scared. What is this? Is this love, or have I put myself into trouble that if I leave this relationship now I will be dead or something? I became so scared. I became so scared of him. I became so scared of even leaving the relationship or leaving him, tying him off, because it will always warrant his anger, and he will want to do one thing or the other. He will feel like I have someone else that I'm dating, and I'm like, so what? Even if I have someone, and the truth was that I didn't have anyone. Even with all his suspicions that I had friends. I have male friends. In fact, I still have more of male friends than female friends, because those guys get me thinking about life. I don't waste my time with friends that don't add value to my life. So that's why I go with some smart guys. So because of that, he feels I'm dating this person, I'm dating that. Now, like, within myself, I don't even feel I would date this person, I would date this person all at the same time because you're close to me. It's not even as if I've accepted the relationship. I was open, I was plain to him. Okay, I don't like pretense. I don't pretend. Okay, I don't pretend. I don't lie. I don't have to lie to him. I didn't have to lie to him about how I feel, what it is. I just stay to him the way it is. Even though he never believed, he would not believe. He didn't trust me because, okay, fine, he feels I am beautiful, I'm smart, I have something upstairs. I was working, and I had something. So he feels most guys' eyes, I am there, like most guys' eyes are on me, so I'll easily leave him. And but it wasn't really like that. Actually, it wasn't really like that. He was there almost every day with me. I welcomed him. At a point I started, okay, feeling free with him, and but I still didn't work out till one day something happened. We had a fight. you know like, we had a fight, we had a quarrel, that I see I can't do this with you. This is not. That day I made up my mind that no, 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 this can't be. And like, I was scared of, it resorted to his anger. He did something. He did something so dangerous, so scary, something I never thought he was gonna do. I never expected him to do, because I broke up with him. He was hot, yes, but he still loved me. He was still obsessed with me. I missed him because of what he used to do. He was close. He cared for me. He cared for me, actually. So I missed all that. At a point, even when he left, I still missed him. But when I remember what happens when he's around, and I feel, oh no, let it be. I think that my decision of letting him go made him decide as well to leave town. So he traveled to another place, base where the family stays, and started life with him. So at that point, we are still talking, not like we are still like, okay, let's just talk. I don't want to leave him very angry, because I don't like breaking up a relationship and he getting angry and I am angry with, I mean, I don't have any reason to be angry with you because I broke up with you. My heart, yes, but I don't want to keep any malice. So, but I don't know about the other person, but this is me. I don't like enmity, I don't like malice. I want things to be cordial and mature, even if there is no relationship. That's the way I wanted it to be and to end. But he was still loving me. He still loved me, and I knew he was still in love with me. He gets in touch with me, and we still talk. At a point, I wanted to cut off this. I didn't want it to be like before. Our interaction, I didn't want it to be like it used to be. I just wanted space. Okay, let's just talk like we know each other, not because we had something or we have something. Oh, okay. So sometimes my reaction to him also gets him upset, and at a point he said, okay, stop calling me. Stop calling me. He was right, probably because he didn't really want to hear from me again. Maybe he didn't want the feeling to, he didn't want the feeling to emerge again, and I also understood him. Okay, but at the point I still know he wasn't happy. I wanted him to be happy. So if talking to him will actually make him happy, so I was ready to be there for him. I mean, it was kind of complicated. I didn't want him to be happy. At the same time, I didn't want him to be unhappy. I wanted him to be happy despite not being with me. And I'm like, if being with me will make this guy happy, okay, so why not talk to him? And so whenever we get talking, he takes it to the extreme. And if I say something or do something that he gets upset, like we are in a relationship. So I didn't want to get him thinking like, at the same time I didn't want him to see like we are in a relationship. But when we start discussing, I make some comment like, I'm going to this place or I'm doing this, and he feels jealous like we're in a relationship. So I'm like, how do I handle this? So at a point I decided to cut off. But my relationship with this guy was interesting and complicated. I was not comfortable that he wasn't happy. I didn't like the fact that he wasn't. Anytime he feels unhappy, I feel guilty because I don't have that heart. No matter how much people think how much strong people think I am, it's not that way. My heart is so fragile, so fragile. No, don't tamper with my heart. Telling you this does not mean you should tamper with my heart now. But then it is what it is. My heart was so fragile. I easily feel for someone, feel pity for someone. So at the point, because of his way of using toxic words on me sometimes, and it pisses me off. I mean, I'll be like, this word is quite unnecessary. You don't need to use this word on me. I'm trying not to use any harsh words on you because I used to. I'm trying not to use it against you or you anymore. So you don't have to remind me that I should do this. I'm trying to be better as well. Okay, so as a matter of fact, so because of the toxicity of the relationship, I had to end it. It wasn't easy for me as well. It wasn't easy for me because at a point I began to have feeling for him. I began to nurse feelings for him while he traveled. I began to miss him a lot. So contacted him again. So I started having feeling for this guy. It's quite a long story. If I start saying everything, I'll have to continue this video in the next episode. So follow this video, follow this channel on this topic. I'll continue this topic on the next episode. Thank you once again for joining Relationship Flow with Covenants Amara, and please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Thank you and God bless you.